how are you doing? Rachel here. Ready to go climbing today?
Hey there, this is future Rebus, who finished recording this video and then checked the price of the game and saw it was like £20 basically. So I think this game's like, you know, spoiler, probably worth like half that, you know. There's other more feature-rich looking climbing games out there. Not necessarily as photorealistic as this. But I think this kind of has like the appearance of a generic simulator type game. So it's sort of like not very stylized. But in any event, it's enjoyable, and I think you'll see that if you watch more of the video. And there's creatures to pet. But it's also a slightly tall ask for like £20, in my opinion. Anyway, now I've ruined any suspense that there might have been over the rest of the video. I'll get on with climbing and editing. Are you ever sort of slightly surprised that you like a game? So, I think this might be the only climbing game where you play as Putin. So that's a feature. We should go and climb. I'm not very good at this. I got this game for free, you know, because I thought it would be fun to cover it, because I'm terrified of heights. But...
Hey, how are you doing? Rachel here.
Hey, Rachel.
Great to have you at the gym. We have everything ready for your training session.
Yeah.
Let's get started with the warm-up routes.
Okay, so... grabbing it with two hands. Oh, no. Okay. Let's grab that with two hands. Nope. Okay. Let's lean over here and get that hand. I mean, sometimes people say I'm bad at following instructions. Let's release my limbs. Let's start again. Let's get both of the arms out. Oof. Gotta be careful with that. That could look sus. Let's... hang on. Left arm is safer. Let's go with that one. And then that one. And then... click and drag to aim, release to grab. Okay, I did that. You can't do them both at once.
We call this the campus wall. You can even climb it using only your hands.
Okay, let's try. One there. Reach! Okay. Nope. So yeah, you how do I control my toes? I did know this already. Oh look, there's instructions over here. Shift for feet. Let's put a foot there. And then let's put a foot there. We've done half the... oh no, we can get it up there. And then we've done half the climb already. Now, I've never watched any professional climbing, so... hang on, if I let go of everything, then we'll just fall down. Let's get that right foot up. So I don't know about climbing, I was saying. I can only assume this is... we've got the right hand down the bottom. I might not be best placed to comment on whether or not this is a good climbing game, but I do kind of enjoy it. You could do it, lady. Pootler. I've got it. I'm the best climber. How do we let go of everything? There we are. Perfect.
Okay, let's warm up the legs as well.
Okay. Let's get my right leg out to there. There we are. But I'm great at climbing. Let's get the... No. Oh, I'm holding down shift still. There we are. We've got the hand and the foot there, as in a natural way. Now we'll put this to here. Now we can reach right up with our spare hand. Go on, you can do it. Nope. Okay. So something about this isn't helping. Let's get our right foot to there. And then see if we can get our other limb up here. And then other limb up to here. No, other limb up to, I guess, here then. And then that one to the buckle. Do we actually touch the buckle? I think the objective is to get a foot up here. No? Okay. Ooh. Hold on. And then we'll get a foot, just to make sure. There. And then the other foot to there. I just want a foot on there. It will make me feel better. Anyway. Mission done. Gotta get around there. It's fine, I think we've got this. Okay, I'll put that one there. Try and do this one sensibly. Move that to there. See, the good thing is that I guess the core concept of this is, you know, moving your body. And I've had a body for like most of my life, you know. So most of us would be naturals at this. Get your foot there, arm there. Let's get a bit further around. You got this. Let's bring our hand to here. So as I say, I mean, you do play as Lady Poot. Wow. You do play as Lady Poot. I just can't stop trying to call him Pootler because of the whole him acting like a bit of a Hitler. You do kind of play as Lady Putin. There we are. That's his name. Which is strange, and they could do with more character models. I do believe this is, you know, a genuine effort to make a climbing game from my time with it, which hasn't been much because of it being a genuine climbing game and me not evidently being very good at climbing. Oop. Although maybe I am, because, like, you know, look at me go. There's a cat up there. I wonder if this is by the same dev that made Don't Fall Down. That would seem plausible. Let's try and pet the cat. No. Okay. Swing back round. Maybe we need to get the foot there. Must pet cat. I'm in some peril, I feel. Let's get the hand to there. Hello. Other hand to there. Right, now we can pet cat. Pet cat. I'm glad that you appreciate that, because it wasn't easy. Please, Echo. Not now. Can I face the cat? I can face the cat. I'm a normal human being. I'm not Putin, I promise. Pet cat. Let's get my foot up here. Naturally. Then my other foot up there. And we can just stand up now. No!
Final warm-up route.
Okay. I am nailing this. I really, apart from my crippling fear of heights, maybe I'm a natural climber. You know when, someone's messing around on the top of a tall building, or by a balcony or something, and just I don't know, sort of sooner than fall, rather than worry you. My brain gets a bit like that, but also about falling myself. I think I'd sooner jump than worry. This probably just means I'm a very decisive person, right? Okay. Why can't you reach? Do better. I think I might be really good at climbing. Maybe the best at climbing. Look at me go.
Great work. Looks like you're all warmed up.
All warmed up.
Let's go to the yellow section on the right.
Okay.
I set some routes for you to work on your climbing techniques.
Okay. Oh, and I got teleported over there. I mean, is there actual, things to climb?
Look at these holds. If they face away from
mountains.
you can pull on them. And if the holds face towards you, you can push. Be careful. Your grip direction also changes when you move.
Gosh, I think this might be an actual semi-technical game about climbing, and I'm just treating it like nonsense because of the physics.
The arrows show your grip direction and how good your support is for that hand or foot.
And they do that. There's an informative UI that's not obtrusive and thoughtful. Unlike my approach to this game. Let's get the hand up there for more green arrow. Get my toes on that nice flat ledge for pushing, and then we can push. Look at us, all of our upper body strength. But, can I also have a foot there, please? And a foot there. I would like to have that, do I have to climb up and over? Normally the little, climbing buckle icon goes away, I think. Oh. I feel like that's not been completed. Push and pull. Second attempt. If the notification doesn't clear the second time round, then I'll move on, but I guess I'm taking this seriously now. Get your foot around there. There we go. I don't know what that noise was about, but we did it. Okay, so what are we learning now? Okay. So, yeah, stuff actually matters. I think this might be, like, alright. Don't know why I make that sound like a bad thing with the way that I'm speaking. But I'm going to have to play this for a bit longer than I intended and thought. Because I actually want to climb a difficult bit of wildlife. So, tutorials, here I come. You might find a sudden jump cut to me being on an actual mountain. Let's get my toes up here. Put my weight across. There's a tiny little ledge. Get my tiny Putin toes up there. And grabbity grab. And grabbity grab. Nope. Yay! Let's derp to the ground.
Okay, this one is going to be a bit heavy on your core. You get a big pushing bonus when your holds have opposite directions.
Can we get our other foot there? Yeah, I think so. Oop. Oh, I'm holding down toes when I mean to hold down arms. Let's put ourselves in, arm up. That's not exactly what I was aiming for, but it'll do. And then yeah, I really think I might just be the best at climbing. I'm not gonna, you know, actually test that by putting the timed mode on, because oof. I like my little illusion. Yay! Ooh, an overhang. Okay, cool. This is what it's all about. This is what it's been building up to. Ah, doggy dog. Can I crouch? Can I crouch? Petty pet. Okay, cool. I've done all the important things. Is there anything else? Maybe there's like an insect in there or pet. Pet, pet, pet. No, okay. Sorry, back to
The final
game.
wall before we can leave the gym. This wall is high enough to practice belaying with a rope. When you start climbing a belayed route, you'll automatically clip into the nearest wall or the ground. Always aim to climb towards the next bolt. Touch the bolt to clip in, and you'll be able to continue your climb.
Yay. Are you ever sort of slightly surprised that you like a game? There we are. That's perfect. Up we go. Oh no, that's holding feet still. Let's get my arm up to there. Pull my weight across. Bring this hand up to somewhere rational. And we are climbing. We're climbing our little hearts out. Let's get that to there. No, I said foot. You be there. Hand be there. Ah. Oh, I'm doing all the buttons wrong. I got into a panic. Okay. There we are. Everything's positive at the moment. I can get our right foot here. Grip. Good grip. There's not much grip here, but it'll do. If we can get... There we are, that's good.
If you fall, the rope will catch you and prevent you from falling all the way down. When you are resting on the rope, you can shorten or lengthen it. You can reel in the rope to return to the bolt, or start climbing somewhere along the way.
I'm actually feeling tense. I want to get my feet into the right place. You can see the right place that things need to be. Which all feels, valid. I mean, you know, I've not done much climbing. But this definitely feels like a climbing game. Stop holding the wrong button though, me. Okay, my feet are sort of drifting into places. But I'd sooner it not be drifting. I'd sooner it look like it knows what it's doing. There we go. Feet, stop doing things when I'm not telling you to do them.
If you need to do a really hard move, you can use a power boost to increase your strength. But watch out, as the power boost drains your stamina very quickly.
I mean, of course I want to do a power boost. I did a power boost. Utterly surprising myself. Especially when the feet move when I've not told them to. That surprises me. I suppose I should count it as a blessing. But they just go wherever they want. I suppose in a way feet do.
Wow,
I don't know.
You did not hold back there. I think you're ready to put your skills into practice on natural rock. Don't forget to drop by the gym every once in a while.
Let's go mountain climbing. Oh, I thought this game was just going to be silly, and now it's got me interested.
This was previously a stone quarry. It was bolted and transformed into a friendly climbing spot years ago. If you want to start with a casual route, I recommend Route 1 on the right.
I'm not going to go casual. Who am I? I'm the best at climbing. We just established that. I'm going to go hardcore. What are the options, though? Okay. Good selection. Community locations. Probably not. Okay, that's just opened up a different tab with Steam windows. But that's cool. There's only a few of them there at the moment. That's the most popular though. Over a week. Let's see all time. Saying there's 101. So yeah, cool. People are making maps. That shows that there's a degree of investment. Well, let's do a climb. That sounded dynamic, but I don't know why. Yeah, okay. No. Resume? Okay, close. Yeah, let's do a climb. Oh, wow. And you can pet dogs and cats. And I respect that. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go to an overview. Oh, okay. So you do it like this, you pick a route and then you Okay. Okay.
Climbing on natural rock is a different thing entirely. Take your time to look where you can hold.
Oh.
Sometimes a feature looks better than it actually is, so you'll have to skip it and look for an alternative. Remember to look for holds that either face towards you or away from you.
Okay, well, after that extensive nonsense, I might just do a little climb, just to get the validation of having done something right. So I didn't get much of that from what I just did. I can definitely see the appeal of this game, especially now I can see specific tasks that give you something to aim for in a rational and logical way, rather than whatever nonsense it was I was doing. You got this, Putin. Ugh, what a horrible thing to say. Hopefully the rumours about there being some sort of coup are true. Let's get... Oh, come on, you can reach. See? Told you you could.
Great!
Yay.
It looks like you're in the flow. Let's continue with a few more routes here. Meanwhile, I'm looking to get us a permit for something pretty exciting.
Hey look, other people are as slow as me, but not as fast as well, I can do letters. DK37, who did great. I'm the only person that owns this. Competitive leaderboards is fun. Unbiased fanboy. Fun. So yeah, you can do the different routes. You have to unlock them. That's fine, that's progression. And then you can travel to the different places. Game could probably do with some equipment. And, you know, let us not forget the whole really looking like, to me, like a bit like young Putin. But in any event, this was New Heights. It's sort of terrible and great. It does what it's supposed to do pretty well. Doesn't do anything more than it needs to. However, if you like climbing, check it out. Thanks to the dev for the copy. That was New Heights. Thanks for watching and toodle pip.